What's good, bro? We back in here, and today I have some new information for you guys in regards to DLC 5, DLC 6, and also the free update. What I'm going to be showing you guys is the translated screenshots that I ended up showing you guys yesterday. It's just that they're now in English, and I actually know what I'm looking at now. And this is really good for us. We're going to actually find out a lot of new information that we did not know yesterday. And I know what you guys are going to ask. You're going to ask me, how did I end up translating this without previously knowing Japanese? All I gotta say is it took me all night. It took me all night to translate all of this. I don't know Japanese. That's why it took me forever to translate this. If I knew Japanese, I promise you I could have translated this within a matter of a few minutes. I had to do a bunch of research online just to end up translating this stuff for you guys, but we got it. I promise you we got it. If there's anything that I feel like I'm a little off on, I will be speaking on that in this video. So yeah, just stay tuned, especially you content creators, because I know you guys are going to be snagging up these screenshots and you're going to be using them for your own videos. So yeah, just stay tuned, because there are a few things that I'm going to admit, I'm going to say I'm not too sure about, but I'm pretty sure this is what it means. And yeah, we're just gonna move on. Let's talk about these screenshots. All right, so for the first screenshot, I already have it up. Extra Pack 1. That's what they're gonna be calling these new DLCs. DLC 5 and DLC 6 are calling them extra packs. All right, so DLC 5 is actually going to be called the New Warrior Edition Pack, and this will be released before 2018 gets here, guys. So before the end of this year, we will be getting the new DLC Pack 5. Now, the actual translation says winter before the end of this year, but I've seen on multiple occasions where Bandai would like flip-flop between saying that it's going to be released in the fall and saying that it's going to be released in the winter, you feel me? So I'm not going to confirm that it is going to be released in December, but I definitely feel like it's going to end up being November or December, due to the fact that in this screenshot, and I feel like this is the first screenshot where they actually stated this, is that it will be released this year, so 2017. Moving on, I want you guys to just notice that this DLC is more expensive in Japan than what the previous DLCs were. This is actually going to be 950 yen. The previous DLCs were 750 yen. So I feel like they're going to end up upping the price in the US as well. Now, I think 950 yen translates to around, well, I wouldn't say translate, it ends up being 8 something in USD, but I do know for a fact that the previous DLCs were more than $8. So I'm thinking this DLC might be around $12, maybe $15. That's just me speculating, but I do feel like it's safe to assume that the price is going to end up being raised due to the fact that it was raised in Japan from 750 yen to 950 yen. Alright, so now we get to see everything we're going to be getting in DLC Pack 5. Okay guys, we're going to be getting new playable characters, that being Deborah, Android 13, Tapion, Boo, Gohan Absorbed, Zamasu as a teacher, and new costumes along with new accessories and all that good stuff. Alright, now we also are going to be getting 5 parallel quest missions, 13 new techniques, 8 super souls, and 2 nicknames. So we're actually going to get a lot of stuff to customize our characters with in terms of new moves and new super souls, guys. We're getting 13 of these things. I feel like it's pretty safe to say that we're going to most likely end up getting everything that these new characters are going to be bringing to the table. Of course, that's just an assumption though. We don't know for a fact. The only thing that we do know for a fact is that we are going to be getting 13 new techniques with DLC 5, and this is a paid DLC. This is not the free update, guys. All right, I felt like that was pretty apparent, but we're going to get to the free update stuff. Just wait for it. But this is for the paid DLC. We're going to be getting 8 new super souls as well. That's I want to know what those are going to be about, because we only have 4 new characters that we're going to be getting, yet we're going to be getting 8 new super souls. That's double the amount of characters that we're going to be getting. So I want to see what this is ready to be about. I'm going to have to figure something out. I'm going to have to find something out when this DLC drops. I'm just praying that these super souls are going to be well balanced. That's really all I really want from these super souls. Just some well balanced super souls, and make them useful. I want to see some useful, well balanced super souls. There's not too many out there, but If they can finesse that with these 8 Super Souls, I would be a very happy man. With the 5 parallel quests, I would assume that you're probably going to end up fighting against the Boar, Android 13, Tapion, Buhan, and maybe some other characters. With the 2 nicknames, they haven't announced what those officially are going to be, but I don't think you guys really cared that much about the nicknames. But let's move on. Alright, I told you guys we were going to get to the free update stuff, and as you can see, we're going to get a new raid quest, and we're going to be fighting against Merge Zamasu while he's corrupted, and that raid quest is going to be called, well, it translated out to be Crazy God. I think it might be changed up a little bit to say something else, but I do definitely feel like it's going to have God in there. But yeah, that is the raid quest. We're going to be fighting against Zamasu. We're getting a new expert mission, so that tells me that we're going to be getting a free move as well when we get the free update, because as you guys know, when you complete an expert mission, you get a move as a reward. Now, I don't know what this expert mission is going to consist of. No matter how many times I translated this out to be, it ended up being Malice That Brings Demise as the title. Now, I don't know what this character is going to end up being, the character that we're going to end up fighting. Maybe we'll end up fighting multiple people. No, I just thought about something. We had Extreme Malice, and now we got Malice That Brings Demise. Bro, what if this is going to be like an Extreme Malice, but even more crazy? That joint would be insane. They better be giving me a nice ass move. That's all I gotta say. But it is definitely confirmed we're gonna be getting a new expert mission. I'm hoping that with this expert mission, they'll just repeat the pattern that they've done with literally every single other expert mission and just give us a new move when we complete the expert mission. And if you guys do not know what Extreme Malice is, because I spoke on that earlier, Extreme Malice is the most annoying expert mission that you'll ever have to try to complete. That's the one where you have to defeat almost every single supervillain in the game. Matter of fact, I think it might just be every single supervillain in this game. Maybe not Omega Shenron. I don't think you do see Omega Shenron, but you do end up fighting the majority of the supervillains in this game, and it's tough. I'm not gonna lie. At first, it was tough. It's easy for me now. I can actually complete it by myself offline, but it was definitely tough. Let's move on though, because I assume that majority of you guys know what Extreme Malice is. I'm not going to go too far in detail with it, but as you guys can see, we're now going to be able to switch up the background music for parallel quests. I don't know, that might be something that you guys are interested in. I don't have any music playing when I play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The reason for that is because I need to not have that music playing when I make my videos, so I don't really get to hear the OSTs for this game that much anymore. I definitely will turn it back on when we do get this new DLC, just to see if we get any new OSTs for background music or something like that. I mean, it might be really cool. But let's move on to the next thing. As you guys can see, the TP Metal Shop will now be open every single day. Every single day. I'm not saying that it's going to be open all day every day, but it will be open every day, guys. Now, I don't know if they're going to end up putting everything inside of the TP Metal Shop that we've gotten in the past, or if they're going to be updating it from day to day or maybe week to week. But I mean, it's still good for us. I feel like we're going to be getting it every single day, but I feel like it's also bad because because now stuff isn't going to be as exclusive as it used to be. But if it's any of you guys that aren't like me and actually check the TP Metal Shop whenever it's available, you guys are actually going to be able to catch up with people like me that ended up checking this stuff and got stuff, and you guys won't feel left out anymore, okay? And of course, we're going to be getting other adjustments with the free update, meaning that certain things are going to get nerfed, certain things are going to get buffed, little bugs and stuff like that are going to get fixed. I'm hoping that this game is going to end up being crispy after DLC 5. I'm not going to say it's going to be perfect, but I do think that the experience online as well as playing offline is just going to be better after this new free update comes out with DLC 5. We do not know when we're going to be getting this free update as of yet, but it's safe to assume that we're going to be getting it around the same time as the new DLC 5, when that's going to be released. So either towards the end of November or towards the end of December, it's safe to say that we're going to be getting this free update, guys. Alright, so something that made this title a little difficult to translate was this little symbol right here, and it took me forever to realize that this is the infinite symbol, and this actually translates out to be Infinite History Pack. At least that's what I think it is, because this little symbol right here could mean something different in Japanese, but I'm pretty sure this means Infinite History Pack. We're going to be getting 4 new playable characters and a new story mode with this DLC pack, and this will be released in February or March in 2018. The release date actually translated out to say during the winter after the month of February. So I don't know if they were just trying to say that it was going to be released in March, or if they were saying that after we change our calendars to February that the DLC will be released in that same month. I don't know. It was kind of tricky how they worded that. At least that's what the translation ended up saying. But with the price, that's to be determined. I told you guys that was the case anyway in the last video. If you guys didn't believe me on that, well, there you go. I'm not going to go down this whole chart like I did yesterday due to the fact that I literally was correct about every single thing except for one thing, and that was me saying that the second row was representing new stages being presented in these DLCs. As you guys can see, it's not going to be new stages, it is actually the story mode that this second row is supposed to be representing. But it is kind of cool to pay attention to that. It's kind of cool to notice that with every single story mode that we got in DLCs, we also receive new stages. So I still dare to say that we're going to be getting a new stage with DLC Pack 6. That's not confirmed or anything like that, but it is confirmed that we are going to be getting a new story with it. All right. And as you guys can see, that third row that I didn't know what that meant at all. I didn't know what the third row meant at all. That's just going to be the costume, skills, everything like that. And everything else I was correct about. If you guys didn't hear me speak on it yesterday, you guys, I don't even need to speak on it. You guys see, it's clear as day. It's right in front of you, okay? So that is everything that I want to speak to you guys about in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. Also, if any of you guys know the answers to any of the questions that are going to end up being asked, please help me out in answering these questions, because I might not be able to get to all of them. I'm going to try to answer as many as possible though. If any content creators want to use these translations, I would want you to give me some credit when you do, but I know I'm going to have the selfish dickheads that really don't want to credit your boy. But I mean, hey, do what you do. But at the end of the day, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did not enjoy this video, I don't know what to tell you, but if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below how you guys felt about this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as well as turn on my notifications, guys. All right, make sure to have a wonderful day. I'm out, bruh.